Hey, it's pasthisprime here. Welcome back to IXION, where we're continuing on with our first campaign playthrough. Well, first, last, who knows? Hopefully it's not our last, but we're playing through it anyway. We have, in the previous video, started, doing tutorial, all that sort of stuff, and learning what we're doing. We have left the proximity of Earth and the moon, and yeah, we shattered the moon. Now I think we've got some issues that we've got to resolve. So let's have a look at what we've got. So we've got to feed the crew, resolve the event, the ghosts of Ishanabi on the planetary system map, feed 1,000 crew members, construct a probe in the probe launcher. So we've got some tasks there, but let's check out what we have in here. So is this showing batteries? In order to withstand overloads and avoid blackouts, batteries are needed. You'll most likely unlock these in Chapter 1. Batteries store up the excess power and generate each cycle in a sector up to their full capacity. When moving the Tiqqun or during a power overload, batteries will take the place. Did we read all that? 200 power storing batteries. When the power grid goes down, the sector will be able to function for 4 cycles. Alright, hull. The hull gauge represents the structural integrity of the station. When it reaches 0, the Tiqqun will be unable to sustain life on board. In order to maintain the hull of the Tiqqun, you will need to activate hull repair via the EVA airlock window or the exterior view. For hull repair to occur, you must have an active EVA airlock that is being supplied with a steady stream of alloy. The hull depletion rate is affected by a range of factors, including the number of vol jumps performed and sectors opened, the usage of the EKP engine, and accidents in progress. The hull repair rate can be improved by optimal working conditions, additional active EVA airlocks, certain sector specializations, and tech tree upgrades. Make sure you're ready for any eventuality and have enough alloy available for your EVA airlocks. EVA airlocks have an efficiency rate corresponding to how difficult it is for the building's workers to locate breaches in the hull. The lower the hull integrity, the higher the EVA airlock's efficiency will be. Do not let work pile up. If a sector's working conditions are intense, there is a higher chance of an EVA airlock experiencing an accident, thus becoming disabled. Oh, there's a lot to learn. Okay, trust and stability. Stability is a measurement of the crew's mood within a sector. A high stability indicates that there is a higher quality of life for the crew within a sector. Stability is influenced by many modifiers. Some are sector-based, others global. Some may be permanent, while others may be temporary. The easiest way to increase the sector's stability is to research and construct dedicated stability improving buildings, such as the Alternate Life Center. If stability is low, your workers will go on strike. This will stop production in the associated buildings for a period of time. Stability affects the trust of the crew of the Tiqqun put in your command. Rolling over the stability icon with your cursor gives you insight into what to change in order for your crew members to be at ease. Certain buildings can increase the sector's stability. Trust. The trust gauge is a representation of the faith the crew of the Tiqqun have in your command. It is a direct consequence of the stability in your sectors over time. If it reaches 0, your journey will end. What makes a good administrator? To keep trust high, listen to crew pleas and make sure that every sector's stability is high enough. Nobody likes a tyrant, more so when lives are at stake. The impact of a sector's stability rating on trust is proportionate to the size of the population living in that sector. Some events will lead to choices with no good outcome. It will be up to you to make the hard decisions. And then game over. When everything goes wrong and all hope is lost, your journey ends. Do not fret, as you will have the option to restart your game. You can do so either from your last save game or from the beginning of the chapter you are currently in. If the crew of the Tiqqun lose faith in you, they will take action and exile you from your position as administrator. If the structural integrity of the station reaches 0, the Tiqqun will break apart. Well, that's a lot of stuff. So, hull integrity. is not great. Trust is dropping. What was the... Conditions are optimal. Okay, negative. +1 from people living mostly in crew quarters, +1 from hull integrity, -3 from having more than 5% of the sector's population starving. -1 negative. So we obviously need to feed them. All right, let's have a look at what we've got. Right, administrator. The crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of the Earth. Munchy behavioral algorithms predict a decrease in productivity of 22%. If these questions go unanswered, as administrator of the Tiqqun station, you should find some answers quickly. Commit to sending an expedition to Earth. Okay. What else have we got? Administrator, you may have noticed that the moon is broken apart. The crew are aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You'll have to make an official statement. DOLOS has many enemies. Something must have happened during the test jump. Being such a high-profile event, it was the perfect opportunity for them to strike and sabotage our plan. It's our fault. Despite our robust safety measures, a system failure at the exact moment of the jump caused the engine to drag a part of the moon with it into similar space. This failure has cost humanity dearly. Our mission now is to rebuild. It was humanity's faith. Evidence suggests a great deal of time has passed in the solar system. The moon's destruction is obviously a consequence of humanity's selfish and warlike instincts. Well, do we be truthful? I'm going to play it truthfully.
Trust in your leadership is falling.
Damn it. Well, I was being truthful. Okay, well, that's a bit of a shame. 199 of the crew are starving in Sector 1. Now, how can they be starving? Alright, let's start by going out here. Hull repair deactivated. Okay, shouldn't we activate it? It's now activated. Right, let's have a look at research. We have 30 research. That's going to be 45. Let's just check. We've got everything at this level. 45, 45. Okay, we can't do anything with research. We sort of needed batteries, didn't we? Actually, what's out here? Hang on, how can we... Are we still... Did we not leave? Oh. I thought we left. Summary of Earth data. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated and the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tiqqun was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide radiation and microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. Wait for a science ship. Well, here's a science ship. Let's go there. And what else have we got? So we got the sun. We don't see nothing else. Shinabi. I've got to work out how to say that. Scan report. Our sensors have detected the Shinabi. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals. Waiting for science ship. Rightio. So, food. Repair the Tiqqun. Construct a probe in the probe launcher. Okay. Probes can detect and analyze nearby stellar objects. Do we have? We do. Okay, let's get it playing. So I know it was a bit of time before we played. Will they start eating, or do we need to do something? See, how many people will that feed?
Has arrived at its destination.
Serves food for up to 500 crew members every 5 cycles. 50 food is used to serve 500 crew members. We have 20. So what's that? That's 10 food per 100. So that technically is enough. And this makes what? 1 every 1 cycle. Now let's work that out. So it's 1 every 1 cycle. So 5 cycles is 5, so that's 5, 10, 15. So does that mean we're not making enough food? It possibly does. What is that? Oh, we've reached Earth. Here we go. Alright. Okay, the oceans. Yeah, what have we done? Okay, can't do that. Right. Investigate DOLOS headquarters. The Seagulls team will proceed to the coordinates of Inner Heaven, the former headquarters of DOLOS AEC on Earth. Seagulls team investigate personal location. The Seagulls team will attempt to find your family home. The team will use all the tools on board the Seagull to search for any signs of civilization, community, or survivors. Well, I think let's do the DOLOS headquarters first. I'm not sure if we can do anything else. We probably should do that ship, because that may give us what we need. Alright, how do we know if they're eating? Construct a probe. Find an asteroid with iron deposits. So how do we do that? Alright, probes. Plan. Okay. Plan. Pan. So, was there a tutorial on that? I'm a bit worried we're going to just waste one. Probes, here we go. Okay, you have no eyes and you must see. The token is little visualization equipment. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Probes can be launched from the planetary system map. To do so, click on the probes button at the bottom of the UI, click launch probe, then left click on the desired map location. When scanning regions of the planetary system map for probe launch, higher readings indicate a greater chance of finding something. Okay, it's very similar by sounds of it. So the system used to do, you did in Mass Effect 1? You'd sort of like pan around, maybe? So we're looking for iron. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, Jesus, I accidentally clicked. Oh, well, I hope we find something because I just stuffed up. Oh, God, I hope there's something there. We may have to build another one because some idiot just launched a probe in the totally wrong space by accidentally clicking. Alright, let's get it playing. Well, what happens, happens, doesn't it, hey? Probe's going out. Let's hope there's bloody iron out there, because we have wasted a probe. Damn, I hate that. Sometimes hands twitch, accidentally click a button.
Team has completed a task.
Summary of intelligence on Earth. The converted oil rig with DOLOS used as its state-of-art headquarters is gone. Only a few metal scraps remain, scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked Earth. There is no sign of survivors. Ready for extraction. Resume data listing protocol. Okay, so we can do the rest. Alright, investigate personal location? Sure.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, and what did it find? What does that mean? We got carbon and ice. Oh, hang on, here's some. And there's some iron. Okay, well we can slightly live. Construct a mining ship. Okay, that's what I was thinking we're probably gonna have to do. So we are bringing... Is that because... Ah, yes, we found a heap. Right. So we need to build a mining ship. I'm glad we didn't use all our stuff. Yeah, go away, notifications. What's happening with our hull integrity? Oh, it's coming up. Alright, it's almost full. We've got to build our trust up. Now, are they eating? How do we know? Like, we are making food. We've got 34 food. One food feeds 10 crew members. 20 food is required to feed all 198 crew members in the sector. A meal is served every 5 cycles. So at the end of this cycle, they shouldn't be starving anymore? Am I right or am I right? Is that the status of the hull?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, a huge crevice cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There is no trace of civilization. Wow. Scour the globe in search of survivors. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. How's our mine coming? Okay, it's coming and it's ready. So, what... I don't know if we really want ice, but... Hang on. Let's get out of this for a minute, because I'm sure it's going to have... Mine 57 iron, research the steel mill. We can't quite do that, because we don't have... I want to get batteries too, but... Gotta follow the process, so we need 45. Oh, so you can start it. You just can't finish it. Now, I'm thinking... well, we'll obviously grab the iron as the first priority. We can add the rest after. Yeah, alright, do that. Okay, so they must have eaten. Okay, that's good. So they're now happy, they're not starving. We just need to make sure we make 20 food. This is going to be the trick. I'm concerned that we need another one of these. Okay, search known city location, searching for subterranean bow. Hang on, I thought it was finished, but it's not. Okay, why did you tell me? Okay, so we are mining. Don't know how much you can store at a time, but... Alright. Alright, let's pause because we don't have storage. So we're going to build stockpile. Now, you can't fit it in there, so do we... Okay, we'll add another one of those. Just want to see what... if there was anything else that we have that we didn't quite do. We did an infirmary, didn't we? So an insect farm. It's 5 power, it's 20 alloys. Alright. I'm going to do that. Crew's fine. $198 workers. Where are they all working? Like, how do you determine... Yeah, we'll get the iron out of there in a minute. I guess we gotta store... How does that work? Actually, let's store that so we can empty this. Okay, so we've mined that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
But after a long search, we've found nothing but rubble. We see no signs of life, not even a corpse. The lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland, scored by harsh winds, now more hospitable than Mars. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen stele where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevasse, it had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What's the request? Oh, okay. Pause for a second. Administrator, mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. The symptoms of this trauma have now been collated under the medical designation death, dead Earth sickness, stability penalty -1 permanent. Oh, great. So, -1 from the death of the Earth. Okay. Well, that's that, isn't it? Right. Administrator, to safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of our species, of your species. Adding new members to the Tiqqun's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by DOLOS, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. There is very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Find and collect 500 cryonic pods. New objective, a new home. Oh, okay. The building is purging waste. Okay. Right, cryonic centers open cryonic pods, increasing your population with either workers or non-workers. Cryopods can be found during expeditions using your science ships. By default, newly awakened crew members will join the population of the sector in which they were awakened, but you can change this behavior within the cryonics center's overview panel. Okay, whatever that means. Right. Well, let's start by going here and what? Oh, our science ship is collecting. We can't go anywhere yet. See, that's interesting. I thought we actually flew away, but we clearly didn't. We just shattered the moon and bang, we were still here. But we did move, didn't we? I thought we did. Okay, this is still being built. There we go. So I don't know how many, like... Yeah, it doesn't really indicate the workers as such. Okay, so hull integrity is still being fixed. Ship just keeps coming in constantly. There's so much stuff out there to collect. Okay, I'm thinking we need a lot more storage. Now, how do we want to do this layout? I don't really have a plan. I'm going to do that. I'd like to bring in the other resources too, because they're definitely going to be helpful down the track. So like for instance, you know, that. We'll bring in the other stuff a bit later. Wait, something's happened here. Alright, factories. We've got a steel mill. Oh my god, why do they make these buildings so big? I've got nowhere I can put it. Oh no, a lie. I can do that. I think. I mean, you could put it anywhere, but... Choose and click on a vacant area to construct the building. Press the R. Yeah. Alright, things are going to get tight with this, aren't they? Administrator, Sector 1 has almost reached its maximum structural load with more infrastructure surely needed soon. A new sector will need to be unlocked. Originally, sectors were programmed to automatically unlock after completion of the mission to Proxima Centauri. With the change of the Tiqqun's mission objective, this restriction could be bypassed by manually overriding gateway lock algorithms. Pledge to unlock a new sector within 10 cycles. The Tiqqun does not have the resources to undertake this modification. Ah, God, am I going to regret picking all of these things? Okay, what are we up to? We need more alloys. We also need to build more of these. Steel mill has been unlocked. Okay, what we really need, polymer electrics. We're supposed to do that, but I do want batteries. I'm going to research batteries. And then we'll research that next. Okay, what's happening out here? So you're still collecting 4, 3, 2, 1. Gong. So science machine is the science machine. Science ship is now doing nothing. Let's go and have a look at that. So have we mined everything, have we? Okay. What is that? Oh, you need 2 of those electronics. Okay, yeah. Tutorials, resources, transfers. Transferring resources from one sector to another is done from the resource management panel. For resource transfer to occur, both the exporting sector and importing sector must be marked as active, and the sector's gateway must be connected to roads. In this panel, you can set your desired stockpile quantity for each resource and sector. So if your sector stockpiles go over this quantity, they are eligible to export extra resources to other sectors. If the sector stockpiles go under this quantity, they are eligible to import other sectors' potential extra resources. When multiple sectors need import, priorities affect how a resource is divided. 2 sectors within the same priority will get the same cut. A sector with higher priority will get a higher cut. Okay. We have to work out how we actually do the extra sector, but you know. Alright. I want to queue that. And you're gonna be...
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Was it carbon? Okay, sensors were detected, it's broken in 2. Yep, The phrase "whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity" has been daubed in large letters on the wreck of the Yushinabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Oh, lovely. Gather the resources. Resolve the event, the ghosts of Yushinabi. Such a hard thing to say for me, for some reason. Right, what are we looking at? Can I make that higher priority for a moment? Hang on. Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Hang on. That was not what I meant to pick. I meant to pick that. Oh, we've already got... that's fair enough. Okay, connect the gateway of Sector 1 with a road. Open the gateway of Sector 1. Now, what is a gateway? Is that... We'll leave it for a minute.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, transmission from the Seagulls team. The ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. Okay, so we've done that. Science ship. Just, I don't know. Can you just get it to come back? Okay, so it's 900, 900. Minus 28 hull depletion from vol jumps. Minus 8 from open sectors. 1. Hull repaired. Okay, well, we're doing it, so... Alright, we just need to see if we can meet that. So... We're building a steel mill. We're getting through feeding people. We've got to do the cryopod. So how do you know this sector? Is that like... Okay, so we've done the batteries. We're now doing the cryonic center. Alright, let's have a look. Batteries. Alright, so, hang on. Stores 100 power, allowing buildings in the same sector to continue operating in the event of travel or overload. Okay. I'm guessing they need to be connected to a road, right? That would have been a bloody good spot for them. Damn shame. So I can store 100 power. I mean, how much? Total capacity 140, consumption 111. We're using 111. What's it cost to build one? Just alloys. Not the greatest concept, but all Alright, do we... Are you supposed to join it there? That's really good, isn't it? Okay, so you can't really move one. Alright, we'll see what that does. Hopefully it builds it before that. Oh, that's sector 6. Hang on. Did I go the wrong way? Should I not go that way? Let's do that. Gateway. Sector 1 is active. Train station. Speeds up crew transfer between sectors. Also allows for the expansion of some buildings' influence to all sectors. To build a train station, you need to research the associated technology. Okay. Sector 2 is inactive. Access to this sector is restricted under DOLOS AEC test protocols. To force entry, electronics and polymers must be spent to manually override the gateway's lock algorithms. Additionally, basic functioning of the sector necessitates the transfer of food, ally, and workers. Resources are required in order to support the proper functioning of the sector. Override locks. Oh, okay. Do we want to do that yet? Well, if we don't, we're going to fail this. Okay, the tier 1 battery's been done. I didn't know you were going to take me into that.
Administrator, we are picking up a DOLOS emergency frequency broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. DOLOS protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest DOLOS site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Okay. Alright, so we charging our batteries? We may need to spend... What does it cost? Oh, okay. It's going to cost 15 polymers. We have a lot, don't we? Alright, let's construct some more solar. Okay, so... Alright, what's happening out here? Right, so let's drop the priority of that now. That's down there. Food is obviously our highest priority. We've got that. I mean, let's get you to mine that. We'll put that pretty low. Because I'm assuming that means it'll go out of mine. Yeah, okay. So, what's the... Okay, we're still retrieving the food. Find a DOLOS station with a probe. Find and collect 500 cryonic pods. Open the gateway. Alright, we don't have a probe, so we need to build a probe. Should we build a few of them? Oh, you can't. Okay. Gotta do it one at a time. Oh, right. Fair enough. So we've got a door there. Right. So this doesn't have... Yeah, we haven't got the stuff for that. So what we're going to do... I'm going to change this to that. Can you have... No. You can only have 3. Because we do need it to collect this stuff, but that's sort of probably lower priority. Alright, this is going to be a bit tricky doing this. Right. Sector is being unlocked. There is a few things to do here. Batteries are at 12%. I really don't know how many batteries I should have. Okay, we're at 93% of this. 6, 97, 98. Pause for a second. So we could get more. Ah, okay. So the more you do, the more expensive it gets. Another 15. We'll do that one and then we'll leave it. Leave it alone. Alright, this is going to be interesting. So we basically build all similar sort of structure over there? Hang on. Chronics has been undone. Whatever. Alright, you got polymer refinery, electronics refinery. Transform 30 silicon into 1 electronics. We don't have that, but we do have carbon. 45. Provides +1 stability in the sector. Provides +1 stability in the sector. Okay. We would like to do that. We haven't got enough research again. Alright, chronic center. Now, I'm just wondering, do we leave that and build that in the next one? So we collected all the food. We're obviously still feeding them. Have we got no alloys? That is a big concern right now. Yeah, I need that, not the other thing. Alright, we're bringing in the alloys. I don't know if we're going to make it. We're only... Oh, I'm a bit worried we're not going to make that, and that's going to be a big, big downer. I should have watched for those alloys. Yeah, we're not gonna get there. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, it is what it is. I mean, they're bringing tons in. It's just not enough. So if that happens, I do have to question, do we bother? Because we...
Trust in your leadership is falling.
We failed. Trust in the administrator is decreased by 15 due to the following broken commitment. Sector growth. Alright, well, we could cancel that. What will they do now? Take everything back? Or just leave it sitting there? Don't know, because we could wait for another opportunity. There we go. So the solar is done. Batteries look like they're fully charged. What I don't know, like how many batteries should you have? This battery supports sector operation for 0.8. Don't know, it's tricky. It is tricky. Alright. Alright, we need to do something with the probe. Alright, so we're going to go for the probe. We're going to launch. Now, what are we looking for? We've got to find a DOLOS station. We've also got to do find and collect 500 chronic pods. Now, let's not click anywhere this time. What? How do you... Yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I mean, that's research, whatever that is. Could be people too. Okay. Could we find some closer? Yeah, we could. These little spots, maybe? Let's see if we can find some closer to us. We'll go with that. I'm hoping that's the right thing to do. Okay, probe is on its way. Should we build another probe? I think we should.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention. An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Injuries at a workplace.
No more resources available to mine.
Workers can get injured. The main cause of injuries are accidents and low stability. The lower the stability of a sector, the more likely workers are to injure themselves at work. Infirmaries treat the wounded. If untreated, the wounded will eventually die. Make sure to have enough infirmaries to reduce the injury risk. Make sure that the stability of the sector is as high as possible. Yada, yada, yada. Breakdowns. Breakdowns can occur due to poor working conditions. Breakdowns will not injure the crew or require repair. Their duration cannot be shortened. Accidents. The worse the sector's working conditions are for workers, the more likely accidents are to occur. Accidents may damage buildings and injure workers and vary in severity. The bigger the accident, the worse the damage. Make sure to have infirmaries in your sectors to treat the injured. Buildings need to be repaired in order to be reactivated. To repair a building, click on the repair icon over a damaged building. Fires may occur if they are not put out by a fire station that will spread and do damage over time. Ooh, we don't have a fire station. Right. So, what have we got? Administrator, an accident has occurred in the following buildings. Stockpile Small, Stanford, Neil, Klan. Projections indicate that poor working conditions and poor overloads can cause accidents. It should also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. Pledge to repair the stockpile, Small, within 10 cycles and keep it running optimally for 2 cycles. Well, obviously I'd love to repair it. Okay, so we're going to repair. Well, I clicked to repair, so hopefully it's going to do it. And we've got... we've got 3 people in the infirmary. 1 crew member died during the last cycle, 1 in an accident. Oh, shoot. So we had 1 die and we've got 3 recovering? Well, that's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? Now, we don't have any research.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay. So, let's pause and have a look. What did it do? Wait, hang on. What? We got nothing. Oh, bugger. Is that what happened? We got nothing. Okay. Well, that was really annoying. I mean, look, that's like in the green. So I am going to probe there for sure. Alright. We do need to build cryo centers. Oh, that fits nicely in there. Now, what I was going to look at is 3.1 cycles of backup power for the sector. 3.1 cycles. Okay. Is that good or bad? I can not remember. I guess it's one of those things where you have to wait to find out. This steel mill is active. So we've got... okay, we've got some coming in now. Okay, so we've grabbed all that steel. Okay, we've mined everything that we've seen. That was the repair thing. That's right. Okay, we're going to feed 1,000 crew. Hopefully we'll get that done. We should. We haven't got any science still. Alright, so... transforms 15 iron into 15 alloys every 1 cycle. Now, it talked about, like, the load in the sector. Like, how do you... what does that mean? I mean, these guys are happy, so I think we're going all right. Sort of. Look, it's not perfect, but... Probe has completed its scan and discovered a new point of interest. Okay. Saturn. Okay, a structure belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Saturn's largest moon. Although severely damaged, the site seems to still be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the Tiqqun's probe as it approached. Ah. Is that going to be a problem though? So we just keep building more probes and sending them out. Okay, so we have to find... set the destination of freely awakened crew members. Oh, okay. Alright, so we've taken all that. So I'm going to guess technically we can bring in this. I just don't know where we'd put it. I mean, I'd have to build another storage unit. Okay, well it can't go there. Well, we can definitely put one here. Can store ice. Okay. One, two. Yeah, see, it's not. Actually, if you put it that way, it doesn't make a difference. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, it's complaining because there's nowhere to store something, but we're going to build that in a minute. Hang on. Alright, the sector... Where did I see where it said about needing workers? I saw it somewhere. Where did I see it? Was it there? No. Where the hell was it? Oh, I can't remember now. Okay, so you're going to be that. And you're going to be ice. So we'll do.
The ship has arrived at its destination.
All right. What have we got? Further data. Yeah, da-da-da. The Seagull is maintaining orbit around Titan at a safe distance. Make contact. That would be the logical thing to do. All right, we're going to launch a probe now. Yeah, I mean, if we want more steel, I'm looking for people. I don't know what I'm looking for, though. I'm worried that if it's not green, you're not finding nothing. That's green. Let's go check that out. What do we got? I'm thinking we need to build more probes. Alright, how much of that? We got 50, 56. We haven't got any mining stuff left. No, you're not done yet. Okay, hull integrity. -4 balance per cycle. What the hell does that mean? "100 hull units are irreparable." Really? Why is that so? So we must have fed everybody. You found Mercury, which needs a science ship. All right, we'll send a probe there. It looks like we're just finding all our planets. That's what it appears. All right, we better call it there because we have gone probably over time. Yeah. So, a little tricky at the moment. I'm still trying to get my feet, trying to work out what we're doing and what we're not doing here. So, we're not dying, but, you know, it is a little bit confusing, but I'm sure we'll get used to it over time once we know a bit more what we're doing, this probe stuff, that sort of thing, what we're looking for, trying to find these chronic pods, whatever. I'm sure we'll find them on some sort of planet, maybe. Hopefully, we'll see. But if you like the channel and you want to support it further, check the description below. There's a link to a Patreon site and a link to a virtual coffee site. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out immensely, and I really do appreciate the support. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of how we're playing. Feel free to give me little bits of advice, tips, if that sort of thing. If you play it, just avoid story spoilers. And if you want to ask me questions, do that as well. And yeah, let me know how you're going with the game. Are you playing it? Are you not interested in it? Love to hear your thoughts, opinions. You like it, don't like it? What do you want changed? All that sort of stuff. You know, I'd love to chat with people about the game. So yeah, I read all the comments and I answer every comment that warrants an answer as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.